Hey, I'm live, but only barely. I have my robe on because it's cold this morning, and yeah, what a morning. Hey, good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandye. I'm sorry that, okay, it's still going to be a sip and a smile, but it's just a small smile this morning. It was a tough night, and I still have a headache. Okay, I admit it. It was Hanukkah Zoom party night, and I had wine, so I have a headache. But during the course of the evening, Beily, my rescue pup, who you've met, broke into my daughter's suitcase. Remember, my daughter's son-in-law and grandson are part of my pod. And they came to celebrate Zoom family Hanukkah with us. But Beily broke into her suitcase and found fudge that she had bought for as a present for my very significant other. And he ate almost a whole pound of fudge, and he's just a 12-pound dog. And we didn't panic at first, but then we started thinking about it and checked with some friends and checked on the internet, and apparently that's a really bad thing. And we took Beily over to the emergency animal hospital last night, where he still is. And we haven't gotten a call that things got worse. So I assume I don't know. Yeah, apparently that story that you heard when you were a kid about dogs candy chocolate because it makes them sick, it doesn't just make them sick. In that kind of quantity, it could be more serious. So it's $2,700 so far. We'll see how we get this dog well. And then the question she asked after we paid was, if something goes wrong and Beily dies or goes down, do you want us to try and resuscitate him? It was like, are you kidding me? We just spent $2,700 to save this little puppy's life. Of course we want you to do something to save his life. I didn't okay, I was told it's a regular question. I shouldn't get upset. But you know what? I'm a puppy mom, and I was feeling very emotional. That dog is so badly behaved, but I am so friggin' attached to him already. And it's only been a couple months, right? Doesn't matter. He's our little Beily boy. Beyond that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you like the play? Oh, that's so appropriate this morning. We say that all the time. I say that to people all the time when something goes wrong. Well, besides that, Mrs. Lincoln, how'd you like the play? And today is Mary Todd Lincoln's birthday. Happy birthday, Mary Todd Lincoln, wherever you are. Hey, short people fans, you should be pleased to know that she was barely over 5 feet. She was a dynamo and not the most popular of first ladies by a long shot. Not too popular. Do you know she had 4 sons? And I guess there were a lot of tragic deaths there, and they ended up locking her up, not like in jail, but like in an institution. And nowadays there are those who say she wasn't mentally ill, she was just depressed. But regardless, Mary Todd Lincoln, and by the way, she never went as Mary Todd Lincoln. She just went as Mary Lincoln, but we call her Mary Todd Lincoln. She had a very interesting life. It's also Dick Van Dyke's birthday. I don't know, how could anyone not like Dick Van Dyke? I mean, never mind that the Dick Van Dyke Show was like one of the best shows ever in the history of ever. But hello, Mary Poppins. He was Bert. I mean, he was the best, right? Okay. Dancing, singing, and the most amazing thing about him is he's one of those guys who got older and got to be more fun to watch. He's like totally covered with white hair, just everywhere. And he's still moving as much as he can. I saw him dancing at, like senior dancing. He was a great dancer. Happy birthday, Dick Van Dyke. Yeah, truly. Um, Apropos of Beily's stay tonight or last night and possibly tonight at the hospital, it's National Cocoa Day. Now, what does that mean? That means drink hot cocoa, which used to be called liquid chocolate. About 2,000 years ago, the Mayans started using it for its medicinal purposes. Yeah, for its medicinal purposes, and now it's got my dog in the hospital. Anyway, interestingly, in the 1900s, maybe, or up until the 1900s, cocoa was used as medicine to calm your stomach and cure stomach aches. Yeah, and now stuff is causing them for puppies. Talk about some weird holidays. It's National Pick a Pathologist Day. I had to look that one up. It's like, really? Pick a pathologist? Like what? You want one with a good bedside manner? I mean, come on. Anyway, I looked it up, and you pick a pathologist day because it's to remind us all, like we don't know, that life can change in a minute, and you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. So meet the pathologist today while you're still alive. Wow, that's some cheery holiday, huh? It's also National Day of the Horse. Yes. I used to have a horse. I don't know if we ever talked about my horse. I did. I had a little cow pony. Her name was Bergie because she was kind of burgundy colored. You know, she was a red horse. And I had an Irish setter at the time. And my horse and my dog matched perfectly. They were so cute. Bergie was not a big horse because I am not a big person. And I used to go riding every day. I can't believe that was part of my life once. I lived in Riverside County, and there were like these open areas and mountains. And I had all these friends who had horses, and we would all go riding off into the mountains across these big prairies up into the mountains a little. And one day we were out riding, and one of the other horses came up next to Bergie as I called her, and bit her in the neck for no apparent reason, but it freaked Bergie out, and she did one of those hi-ho silver things, you know, and threw me off her back and just galloped off. And you know, I wasn't hurt. I mean, you know, other than, you know, just got the wind knocked out of me. And as I started to get up, I noticed that Burgundy was coming back toward me, and in my head, she was coming back to finish the job. Although my friends all say that she was worried about me and was coming back to check on me. I think she was coming back to kill me, but I still rode her home the rest of the way. And that was kind of the end of my horse career after Bergie, though. What does that say? Oh, Ginny's sister still has horses and rides every day. I do know people who ride. It's not, I mean, I live in an area where there aren't a lot of horses. I don't live in horse country, although I do have one friend who has a horse who's like, I don't know, old horse, you know, like the kind that they used to make into glue or something, that kind of horse. Used to be, I mean, she's had this horse for years, and she spends more than most people pay in rent to have that horse put up about an hour away from here with a bunch of other old horses. And like literally that horse is out to pasture. Sometimes that sounds kind of nice, doesn't it? Spending the rest of your life in a nice green pasture with somebody taking care of you, making sure that you eat and drink and that you're well groomed. I don't know. It doesn't sound so bad to me. Oh, maybe that's like where my mother is. By the way, she was with us on the Zoom call last night. The whole family was there. She was there, but she fell asleep on the call. I mean, it was fairly overwhelming. But we played a lot of bingo and made some dreidels and listened to some great songs. It was fun. It was really fun. Well, and until Beily went to the emergency room, it was all fun and games. Yeah. I'm just asking you to think some good thoughts for Beily this morning. It'd be really nice if we got a call this afternoon that said, "Okay, Beily seems to be doing really well. Come pick him up." That's my plan. In the meantime, I'm going to uh, I'm going to try and wake myself up. Slept in until 5:30 this morning, I don't mind telling you. And if I hadn't been awakened, I think I'd still be asleep now. Gonna go play tennis. Gonna finish cleaning up the house a little bit. Get ready for night 4 of Hanukkah. I got great presents last night. Can I show you what I got? Wait. Oh, hello. I got a new hot pink purse. Is that like so cool? I know you're jealous. I always carry a hot pink purse. And my sweetie knows that. But here's the best part. He bought me this purse, which I actually really, really like. But then he discovered it wasn't real leather and he didn't think I'd like that. So he bought me another purse. Oh, how cool is that? Is he the best? I know, you're jealous. It's okay. You can be. I'm very lucky. I love pink. I always carry a hot pink purse, and it's always easy to find my purse. What happened with Beily? Oh, I just gave the whole story, but I'll tell you really fast. Beily got into my daughter's luggage and got out a Christmas present and ate almost a pound of fudge, most of it chocolate, we were pretty sure. And now we're just watching to make sure no pancreatitis and he's okay. Yeah, so we're praying for Beily. Yeah, and drinking coffee to keep us going. Stay warm and stay safe and have a happy Sunday. Thoughts for Beily, please. Thank you. Bye.